Hello. All right, we back. All right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right. Guys, crypto is selling off. I should change the name of my title because this is crazy town. I mean, we just had this roller coaster classic. This is so right here. This is ETH BTC. So this is pain. 4-hour chart, guys. Nothing but pain for all the ETH holders, aka myself. I only have a little bit, not a lot, not a lot. Oh, I'm on the wrong. I'm editing my title. I'm gonna send out a link for the stream. I forgot to do it to my other stream. All right, I'm gonna just send out a link on Twitter and we're gonna get started, guys. Bitcoin, I know this chart is ugly, guys. I need to take off the SVP. Bitcoin couldn't hold above the mid of the range. We're back down to the bottom. That came on news of tariffs, which, I mean, ongoing news of tariffs, but actual announcement of the percentages yesterday. So let's see if I can clickbait my title. ETH, BTC, wrecked. Tariff talk. All right, I'm just gonna post this onto Twitter and then we are rolling. A few things to talk about today. Stopped out of a few positions. Other positions are holding. I don't know, we can see if my link BTC, link USD is still alive. So going live to check my all right, tweet it. I did my thing. So let's jump right in. Maybe I should wait a minute after tweeting, but I don't really care. So guys, I've already been streaming all morning, trading futures. So I'm not trying to stay on too long. So I did a clickbaity title. I mean, it's not that clickbaity. I'm not that creative. ETH BTC alts wrecked on tariff news. And it just feels that way, especially after we pumped for a couple days. But the reality is, guys, this is where we were trading a few days ago. So given that the news is out now, we have the number on tariffs. I'm personally like, okay, cool. The hard part's done. Let's see if we continue down and there's some capitulation, which I'd be then looking at all the way down, like I've been saying, towards the 60s. Let's say 65. Okay, or otherwise looking to reclaim these highs and send it. So I'm not going to enter any other alt positions now that we're below the mid of this range I was kind of interested in right here on the daily. So I'm going to make a journal entry. Since it's been a second, I haven't made a journal entry in my crypto journal. So let's do that. I'm going to just have to, it's going to take me a second to pull it up. So I want to do that, and then we're going to look at my trades. I had 2 trades stopped out so far, maybe a third on the way. All right, here we go, crypto journal. So I'm going to go down and make a new entry. Today is 4/3/25. Total value, total exposure. Okay, we'll do that. Total value 3,751 is my portfolio at the moment, my public portfolio. Total exposure. So to see the exposure in my account, I'm going to go to my portfolio and see it right here, oh, somewhere. 35, or no, sorry. What is it, 65%? Okay. And I had added though. I forget what day I added. A few days ago? Monday? I think it was on Monday. I'm gonna put it 4/1/25. Add it $500. So I'm staying up with my journaling, tracking my progress. That's very important as I get back into the swing of managing this portfolio. And I'm going to check my trades now, smart trades. Well, first let's bring back on Bitcoin. I want to just go down this chart here. So, I mean, I can see on the daily, we didn't manage to reclaim the mid, and that makes me sad. Ethereum, we're getting a little bounce on the hourly. From the low of this range we had dipped down to before. So the fact that we broke down here, I mean, I don't know where my stop was. Oh, I didn't have ETH on a smart trade. So I didn't have, the only ETH I have is a hedge long position with the grid bot. It's not very much. Let's see. So I'm invested $1,000. Whatever, we can just see it in the full screen here. How about that? So I had at least not bought any more on this dip, which it actually would have bought and then sold on the way back up, and then it would have bought again. So we'd be back in, I think I had another $500 planned on this. So that did save money, that I de-risked that. I'm tempted to put it back on now. I'm not gonna lie, guys, now that the tariffs are over. I'm really tempted to put that exposure back on. I know that's crazy. I know that's crazy. Well, it's bearish, but at these lows. Let's look at Solana. That looks sketchy. Chainlink. So that's the other trade I was in with Chainlink. Oh, it's not showing my chart. Okay, my bad, guys. Hold on one second. It doesn't want to do my full screen chart. Hold on one second. There we go. All right, my bad. So, yeah, we can see here my ETH position. So before I had this grid bot set all the way down here, so it would have bought and sold. Oh no, I started it here. So it bought there. It would have bought all the way down and sold on this pump, and then it would have bought it back. So now that we're back at the bottom of the range, let's see. I think it's right at the bottom of the range. Do I have it drawn on here still? Maybe I need to go to the daily. Yep, it is, guys. This is right at the bottom of my grid bot range. Look at that. So I'm actually gonna, man, I kind of want to add that back on. I'm struggling to do that. Instead, I might take it as like a swing position. Or a scalp instead of adding it to the grid bot. I'm gonna div on the daily, hourly. I mean, I could definitely see if we have continued bearish momentum, days of selling off. I do like though that it's over. We did the thing. We got the news on the tariffs. I'm really I was so bearish going into this stream, but looking at this chart, I'm like, man, that's where I wanted to add on that grid bot. I could just add maybe a few $100 or something. I'm gonna wait. Cardano. I forget where I got stopped out of this. I think right down here. Okay, so let's look at that. Next. Smart trade. Oh yeah, so okay, before I add, I want to look at these other trades because I'm tempted to add to that ETH position. I'm not gonna lie, even though everything looks bearish. So I'm gonna resist. I'm gonna try to sit on my hands. Maybe another day. But the fact that the news is out and it's over. Crow, I got stopped out of. Okay, sorry, I forgot I'm still full screen, so I'm gonna. Okay, well, man, I'm going between these two things. Sorry, guys, I got my buttons all mixed up over here. Okay, so let me finish this first. Man, I got thinking now about this ETH position, so let's just finish looking at these guys. I'm at the bottom of the range of XRP, so I've been filling this at least. So I've been filling the dip on it and adding exposure there. So that's where I have increased exposure. I got 3 sells at this level, so bot, sold, bot, sold, bot, sold, bot, bot. And I really like that. That's the hedge. Did you close my chat trade? No, chat trade is still on, Tracy. Chat trade is still on. Okay, so finish to look at these. Okay, so XRP is still rolling, so that makes me feel better that at least I was buying that dip, even though I wasn't buying the ETH dip. Gridbot on Bitcoin, Gridbot is actually still in profit. Oh my god, I did not mean to do that. There we go. Look at that, guys. So we sold that all the way up, and then it bought on the way down. So that's the other thing. I could turn back on the. I could expand the Bitcoin Gridbot instead of ETH. That might be a safer bet. It has been outperforming ETH. I had canceled it and now we're down here, so maybe I turn it back on at least where we were here. I kind of like that better than the ETH, so I'm glad I'm taking my time to look at this. It has performed. The ETH Gridbot's down $100, XRP's down $46. Bitcoin Gridbot, even though look, we're all the way down at the bottom of the range, we're actually up $1 in profit. So that is the power of the hedge long position. So I'm long all these assets, and meanwhile we nuked, and I'm still safe. So I'm thinking to maybe I'll just add to the Bitcoin position instead of ETH. So the trades that I lost, so we're gonna go back, and I'm gonna look at these. So we're still holding Link. Let's look at the Link chart. My position's at 72, so right below this wick. It's not looking pretty. If that news though didn't send us below this previous low, then I don't know what will. So I'm gonna add a tiny bit. Oh man, this is just trending down. I'm tempted to add here, but maybe I'll just do it on the Bitcoin trade and let these trades play out. Okay, it's just a tiny bit more money. Okay, so we're already almost at the stop loss compared to where I filled. Let's see how much it is to add 6 more. $70, $80, 75. So there we go, $76 to add 6 more link, and that is only at a what risk is that? Well, I can just do it on my trading view chart. So to 72, I'm adding my risk is to 1172. So that's 6% risk from where we are now. $6 risk on $80. That's not very much. So it's $5 risk to add 6 more. I'm gonna do it. Okay, $76, save. Boom, so I just added a little bit more to this link position. What's it say here? Warning, there might not be enough funds in your exchange balance to close the trade. There it goes. Okay, it just took a second to fill, so it warned me until it filled. Sweet, so we added one more round of 6. So I built that position in 4 orders. Generally I like 3 to 5.
Trade NQM 5 CME at BMD by 500.
Okay, someone just bought 500 lots of NQ. Guys, let's look at NQ. NQ is rallying. I'm gonna see how Bitcoin's reacting to that. And I think I'm gonna turn on I'm gonna crank up the volume a little bit on that grid bot. Okay, so we added to the ETH position. So let's look at my positions that I lost on already, that are out, and let's add to that grid bot position. So going to Bitcoin grid bot first. That one's performing the best. So what I want to do is just expand the range back to down here. So I'm going to go to GridBot, edit. Back test. So I want the lows to be $781,378. It doesn't really change it that much. I like this better, I think. There it is, that's what I like. So I'm adding the low at 79183. Step is 2.28. I already have $838 invested in that. So I'm just gonna up it. I want to add about 500 bucks, maybe 400. 50% of current. I don't know, maybe let's put it at 1200. Trying to constantly go more conservative. 1200 investment. So it's adding 417 in buy orders, so that's good. Confirm. I thought it would have wanted me to buy more Bitcoin. It's going to take it a second. So I'm going to wait for that to update. Okay, so let's look at my trades that just got closed out. And NQ is coming back down. It's got shivers. So let's see. Closed trades, that's what I'm trying to look for. History. So there's also, I think there's a trade journal. So here are my two trades I lost. So one of them break even. So these ones were just me selling the crypto that I put on the exchange to start trading my account. So I had sent this from my wallet to trade. So that was just me getting out of my crypto to have dollars to trade with. So those weren't like really trades. And then we had ADA and Crow. So on ADA, we took the full stop loss, 50 bucks. On Crow, we had already exited 50% of the position. So I got out at break even. So I'm going to put that in my own trade journal as well. Where is that? Let's see. Right here. Okay, so we're... Oh, I didn't even journal that one. That one was yesterday. So 4/2/25 ADA. So I entered that yesterday at lunch when Bitcoin was rallying, and then we got that tariff news. So ADA trade was a minus $50 loss. So whatever, minus 50, 43. Percentage was minus 10%. Creation date. R&R, -1. Close date, same day. Oh no, it got closed technically this morning. Okay. Okay, so that is supposed to say 4/3/25 8:45 a.m. Management, no. Exchange, link. There we go. So I have a link to the whole trade there. So I could always fill in the rest. Okay, so that's journaled. Crow. That was break even. So I'm going to just put what it was, 124, but I'm going to label it differently. So the auto is labeled as a loss, and Crow is labeled as a break even. Oh. Okay, so I'm putting in my date and the close date. There you go. There we go. I got'd it. Management, none. Oh no, well, no. So this Crow trade moved really quick in the beginning. I got in right here and it wicked right up and took out 50% of my position. And then the rest of the TPs didn't hit. I was excited. This looked like it could pop, but we ended up breaking down. So I'm stopped out, all good. Auto position. Straight to TP, and now we're kind of holding. I mean, I said TP, didn't I? Straight to stop loss, and now we're holding at where the stop loss was. Okay, so 2 out. 1 we're still hanging on to, barely. Back to my Bitcoin chart. 1 hour. Okay, so I kind of want to be patient. I added a little bit to the Bitcoin position, and I like that to keep it tight, move slow, because if the market's gonna move together, like if Bitcoin sells off, like these alts are probably wrecked, and maybe there'll be a few outliers, but I don't want to get caught in that. So I'm not gonna add too much more to this, especially I think NQ. I mean, at this point, I'm thinking NQ just goes sideways. Right now, NQ's rallying, and yeah, so markets are not that it's rallying. Well, we're in a huge sell-off, but at the moment, very low time frame. I'm talking about the last hour. So it is pushing back up right now on this hour and the last hour, but last hour and a half to be exact. But we're overall selling off from the tariff talk. So maybe the market is still going to be in a bear trend for a little bit. So I'd rather let these positions play out, and I added a little exposure to Bitcoin, and maybe I just keep playing Bitcoin for now to play it safe. Let's look at alts briefly, and then that's going to probably do it. So yeah, let's go down my alt list. Let's see what's moved the most in a good way. Oh, LTC, you don't say. Maybe we get a little relief. I don't trust it yet, so if I was going to trade anything, I'd probably rather it be Bitcoin, not Litecoin. Let's keep going. Dot, LTC, BTC. Yeah, so not bad. LTC, BTC, look at that. Interesting. ETH, BTC, Scary Terry, AVAX, BNB, XRP, BTC, Crow, XRP breaking down, ETH. Yeah, so I'm going to be happy with my exposure I have now. I'm not liking anything enough to jump in. What I was kind of thinking was like plotting out some trade ideas, but not taking anything yet, and seeing if I get a better entry, like where just kind of paper trading them. Maybe I paper trade Litecoin. How about that? I want to paper trade this one, so we're going to go to the demo account. And I'm going to go heavy with the demo account. Are we in any more trades on it? Solana is about to get stopped out. I bet I was in a Bitcoin trade. It probably got stopped out too on the demo account. So I'm going to do, so yeah, you can trade demo on 3 commas. So it's kind of cool. Okay, so we're going to do this link trade. Or not link, sorry, XRP. Alright, so take profit is 86. Oh, Litecoin, that's what I meant to do, not XRP. Duh. Okay, TP 86.46. Stop loss 80.04. So I'm just gonna do 79.89. And we're gonna do like at least 25% of the account, maybe more. I'm actually gonna split, so I'm gonna do 1 TP there for 80%, and then I'm gonna do 20% as a runner. So I'll just put it at 90, and then add trailing. So trail it with a 3% deviation. Add TP. Oh, don't add TP. Create trade. So just a paper trade. So I'll get an alert when that goes off. I'll get an email and stuff. So maybe that will be like help keep me in flow with the market. So at the end of this session, let's see what my exposure is again. Getting off the demo account. Okay, we are NQ's coming back down. Look at this. Back down towards IB. So, oh, I got text. All right. ESNNQ trading within IB. Rejected previous month low on NQ. I'm in the LTC mock trade, whatever demo trade, just for fun. Let's check max 7. I'm curious about Tesla. This is a 15-minute. Let's look at the daily. Yeah, I mean, you know, Tesla might be bouncing here. Man, if Elon's really stepping down from government stuff, that's going to be really good for Tesla. I mean, I don't really know. I imagine. That's my reaction. That's my gut reaction is, okay, that could be good for Tesla. Man, I'm interested in buying this. I wonder if Tesla would be more prepared to deal with tariff stuff too. I'm kind of interested in a trade here. Let's go down to the 1 hour. I don't know why I'm talking about trading stocks on here, but it's supposed to be crypto. I mean, so many people were short Tesla that it made me want to long it. Even though I felt like everyone had a really good reason to be short. Just the way the news had been playing out. It just felt like a crowded trade. Huh. I'm interested in this. I am interested in this. I just don't know what type of time frame I'd be looking at. Something like that. This is a weekly chart. Might have to add a share to the IRA or something. I don't know. I'm gonna open up Thinkorswim. I want to check this out more. So meanwhile, I'm waiting for NQ to break back down, keep going sideways or up. So far, Chop is in, going sideways. I guess I'm gonna call it here because I've done all the things. I've made some moves. My exposure has changed slightly, so I'm at slightly more exposure. I'm at 68.5%. So I'm gonna go back to my trade log and put that in. Right now, I'm gonna put in the date and time. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna put in the date and time. I'm gonna put in the exposure. So yeah, this is overall, I think that's actually a good moment. I can zoom in on this, but overall, I'll go over how I do my trade log and then I'll just end it there, I guess. So I'm gonna go full screen on trading view. Okay, so here's how I'm doing it right now. So I have my trade. I'm highlighting the ones that have already stopped out or TP'd or whatever, the trades that have closed. So I'm highlighting the ones that have closed, highlighting them red for losers, blue for break even, green will be for winners. And then I'm putting the current exposure just to keep track of my portfolio. And I'm putting current open trades. I'm putting the P&L in percentage and in dollar amount. And I'm putting the R&R. Creation date, close date. So far that's pretty much all I'm doing. If I managed it or not, yes or no. And a link to the actual trade in 3 commas. I would put screenshots in and stuff, but I can just actually bring up the trade in 3 commas. I could add screenshots maybe from Trading View if I want to have other charts on there as well. And so for today, I'm going to end it with, I add it to BTC, which that's not really a trade, but I can still put it in my trade log maybe. Add it to BTC GridBot. New exposure is 60, what did I say, 67%. And a half. Before I got on, my exposure was at, I forget what I said. I put it in my trade journal, right? That's my futures. Okay, here, 65%. So I'm also going to just put this. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I should just keep track of it in one place. Ending lunch. Exposure. 67.5%. Whatever. It's up. I add it. Okay, and account portfolio value is pretty much at the same, so I'm just going to leave it. So I just added a little exposure. I'm going to just leave that, I guess, in my trade journal. I can always go back and check it. I'm not going to put it in my trade log. So going back to my trade log, I'm going to just delete that. Copy. I'm going to put that also in my trade journal that I added to Bitcoin. And I'm going to add in here Tariff. I can't spell Tariff. There we go. Tariff news was bearish for the market. Had a huge sell-off, but Bitcoin and some alts are holding at lows from what, last week? I think that was last week. Should I double check that? Yeah, from last week. Or from the beginning of this week. Let's look at Bitcoin. Monday, March 30th. Saturday. Yes, from the beginning of the week. And last week too. Sorry. There it is. From beginning of week, from Monday. So I think not the worst thing if we break these lows and continue to sell off, then could lead to some sort of capitulation, I guess. I'm not sure. I don't think this was... The fact that we stopped selling, I think, was really important, and that we didn't go back from below lows from the beginning of the week. Yo, did you close the trade? Let it run. So I'm still short NQ. We're underwater, though, on that. I'll come jump back in the Discord. All right, so I'm journaled. I have too many tabs open. I'm journaled. I was going to put my exposure. And that is it. No more trades on. Just add it a little bit to the Bitcoin grid bot, and I'm going to leave it at that for today. So my portfolio is just down $250 from where I started. And that is fine. We're at 67% exposure. Takes a second to load. Yep, I'm going to leave it at that. So I think we're good here. Bitcoin's going to roll. Here, my Bitcoin grid bot is position I'm probably going to be watching the most right now, and Litecoin. So let's see if we get some more fills on this. We have 2 more fills below if we can get them. And then Litecoin is still rolling. So maybe we get stopped out of this Litecoin position if Bitcoin keeps selling off here is what it looks like it's going to happen. Let's see. Did we get stopped out yet? No, we have not got stopped out yet. So here's the Litecoin position. Let me bring it up right here. So we just add it a little bit. But we are still selling off. I do think it's impressive that we didn't break those lows from Monday. I think that's Monday too. Oh no, these are lows from last week. No, that's even earlier. So that's March lows. So I'm going to add that to my journal. I put Monday lows for Bitcoin. Link still above March lows. So that's what's kind of leading me to be bullish still. So I'm going to leave my stop loss where it is, and I just added a little bit to that position. All right, trades are managed. Trades are journaled. I'm watching NQ. I'm watching Bitcoin. We'll see if this sell-off continues into the next weeks and get situated. Keep some dry powder to take some more trades. I'm interested to see if we hit the bottom of this range. And maybe I'm gonna probably just try to keep myself with Bitcoin right now, and maybe add on the dips and see, I don't know, wait for it to feel like the right time to start sizing up. Otherwise, maybe take a few more scalps here and there, day trades, small swing trades, risking 20 to 50 bucks per trade until we get on a roll. If we're on a heater and the market's pumping, then that's when I start to really try to push it. So until then, we are going to keep managing this position, watching the market, staying diligent, and looking for news, looking for correlation with the traditional market, TradFi. And I think that's about it for me for these positions. So I think I'm going to jump off stream. I'll be in the Discord. All right, guys. Take it easy. Stay safe, guys. Almost the end of the week. So we have Friday. We have, what do we have tomorrow, guys? We have news. It's the obvious news. Non-farm payrolls. Right? Tomorrow, when is it? 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, non-farm payrolls. So stay safe, and I will be back on tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. on my futures channel, and noon to check in with crypto during the New York lunch break. Wow, NQ's really selling off. All right, guys, I'm going to keep watching. I am short NQ. So I'm going to get back, watch that. We're making a little 3-bar reversal. Oops. Look at this. All right, we rejected right on previous month low, which actually, you know what? I want to put that indicator on Bitcoin. I meant to look at that today. Spaceman BTC key levels. And let's see where we're at right now. Previous week low. Yeah, so that's what I was saying, that we didn't clear those lows. So that was making me happy that we didn't close below that. And it comes up on the indicator too. So easy way to look at this. We rejected Monday's high when we dipped. Interesting. Look at this. That is a very interesting range on the hourly Bitcoin chart that we broke below. Had a clear short to Monday's lows. Very interesting. Bounce back up to weekly open, Monday mid. Man, these weekly levels with Bitcoin seem to be pretty good. Trader Main talks about them a lot. Shout out Main. Well. All right, that's going to be it, guys. I will check you later. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, guys. Trade safe. Manage your risk. And live to trade another day, guys. There's always another trade. So I think that's going to be it. What do I like to say? Make every trade count. And I will be checking you soon. So check you later and see you tomorrow. Look out, I'm making some shorts. I have another short to drop on my normal channel. I'm going to keep making some shorts here. So hopefully I can make some fun ones too. And I'm at least going to do some trade recaps and stuff like that. So I'll check you later. Thanks so much for watching. Peace out. Stay safe. Ciao, cacao. See ya. Peace out.